Do you have any regrets from retiring?
From retiring.
Like, do you regret retiring at all? And do you have any regrets
No,
from it?
no, not at all.
No.
No regrets.
You don't miss that big red panty night?
Fighting was fun. I loved all of it. It
Mm.
was such a great ride, good experience. I loved every bit of it, and but that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No regrets, man.
Oh no, not at all.
It's awesome.
No.
What was it like fighting in sengoku? And how'd you get recruited to compete in the Grand Prix? And then any cool stories from that?
Oh man, it was so badass. Sengoku was awesome. So how I got recruited? Okay, so at that time there was word on the interwebs that there was gonna be actually 3 different World Grand Prix. There was Sengoku, Dream, and fuck, they don't exist anymore.
Pride.
No, it wasn't Japanese. It was American.
Affliction?
No. I forget. There was another company in the States that were gonna do. They did a tournament. They did a bunch of tournaments.
Oh, was it the Bam Whamma or something like that? They had like a pit. They had like the pit thing.
No,
That was a different one. Okay.
no, I can't remember. In any case, so for the CEO guy for the American one, I was literally emailing and talking to, and he's like, "Okay, very interesting." And so thinking about that, and for the 2 Japanese ones, we had basically because at that time, I don't know if Ronan was still BTT, like
Mhm.
BTT Canada, Brazilian Top Team Canada.
I think it was. Yeah.
They might have been. Um, in any case, we had a BTT representative like agent,
Mhm.
like Murilo Bustamonte's agent,
Mhm.
literally. And so she was dealing with the Japanese organizations. And so, I knew I was going to find my way into one of those Grand Prix. It was just a matter of which one. So like, Wade would tell me, basically Wade, was like my manager and so he was like, okay, it's going to be Dream. And I was like, okay, cool, great, awesome. And then he's like, actually, no, it's going to be, Sengoku or whatever. And I wish I could remember the other name, but in any case,
Was it the Fight League or whatever?
not
IFL?
IFL. No,
No.
IFL was before that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Um, in any case, so anyways, it ended up being Sengoku, which was really badass, and I was really excited that it was the American one had like twice the prize purse, like twice the money, and it was an 8-man tournament, so you have less fights for more money. Both the Japanese ones were 16-man tournaments for less money, but like you think of Pride, you think of Pride tournaments, Pride Grand Prix, and I was just like, fuck, like how badass would it be to be in a Japanese, the first ever like Grand Prix for my weight class. And so yeah, when I got the news, I was fucking jacked. Wade like told me the money, and even though the money was way better than what I'd seen up until then, because I
Mhm.
was fighting King of the Cage, still wasn't. It's not like UFC money, but I was like fucking awesome, yeah. I was so jacked. So that was super exciting. So that's how I got in. Any crazy stories? I met it's really fun. Every now and then I'll go on like a Sherdog, go down the rabbit hole, and I'll go look at like my alumni, like the other guys that were fighting at the same time as me, and I'd see what and some people fight for too long and things like that. But Korean Zombie, uh, uh, meeting him, he's awesome. He was super
Yeah.
cool. Like he didn't speak English. I'm guessing he's learned a bit of English since then. Um, but like we were like fast buddies, and that was pretty cool. He was really fun. I super respected Hatsuhioki. And so it was really cool to be in a tournament with him. Yeah, the whole experience was great. Going to Japan 3 times or whatever. The culture difference was just insane. We had a buddy take care of us when we were there, Kareem Byron. He's this like 350 pounds, 6'6" black dude with super long dreads. He looks like the Jamaican dude on Futurama. I don't know the guy's name. Um, and so like it's like 2 white dudes and Kareem walking around Japan, and Kareem speaks like perfect Japanese. He's been there since forever, and yeah, it was just really cool experience. Weird food. They put like fried eggs on everything, all sorts of weird things. Uh, the toilets were awesome because the toilets heat up and sing songs to you, and
They
and that
sing
was,
songs?
yeah, and that was my first time like having a bidet like spraying. I was like, oh, this is good. Yeah, all sorts of crazy things. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. Like I remember, I think it was the first time Wade and I went to Japan together, and we flew into one city, uh, and we were gonna take the bullet train to another city. Like I think we flew into Tokyo, and we are going to Osaka to meet Kareem, and we just missed we missed the bullet train or whatever because our flight was delayed. Um, and so we're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like we're not gonna find. So we went to some like ramen noodle place that was open 24/7, and we just like sat there all night, and like slept on the counter.
Did you
And
eat some ramen though?
I can't remember. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But in any case, I guess it's like common for like these Japanese businessmen to miss the last bullet train, Shinkansen, and so outside on the fucking sidewalk, like just think of like downtown wherever you live, downtown on the fucking sidewalk are all these businessmen sleeping, holding their briefcases, sleeping, lying on their backs, and it was raining too, and they're just sleeping, like waiting for in the morning to get the next bullet train. Just like that's perfectly normal. And like I remember seeing like businessmen in Japan like wearing their business suits downtown, just like peeing in like outside of a business might have like some potted plants, like just weird things like that. Like, oh, okay, I guess that's what they do, and just weird things like that. All sorts of crazy things. Yeah.
And then didn't Boss Rutan say something?
Oh yeah,
About
yeah,
you?
yeah. Boss Rudin. Boss Rudin's fun. Yeah, Boss Rudin's funny. Hey, what did he say? He told me I didn't turn over my kicks. And then when I fought in Canada and he was commentator there, I talked to him. I was like, so boss, what did you say about me and my kicks? Like, well, am I wrong? I was like, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Because I remember, I think it was the Sengoku, your first Sengoku fight.
Yeah.
I think he said something about that then.
Yeah, I head kicked him. I
And then
knocked
you
him
head kicked
down.
the guy. The guy hit
I
the
him,
guy.
knocked him down, and then he was like, "Oh, I forget what he said, but like, oh, you need to turn it over his hips a bit more to knock him out." Or
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said. Yeah. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, good memories for there.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.